Studies from the Canadian Mental Health Association are showing that the number of students with mental health problems is on the rise. The Alberta government is trying to combat this epidemic by putting a larger emphasis on mental health in post-secondary institutions. Lethbridge College says that because of a lack of funding, the help that their counselors can give to students is limited.
The impact of not having the funding, is lots. It impacts counselors, right, in terms of our profession is a fairly high burnout profession anyway. And so counselors seeing as many students as they possibly can, because we all do, because we're all student-centered, students come first. And so, but eventually people get tired and they get burnt out or they get sick.
MLA Bridget Pasteur says that the government realizes this is becoming a problem and that they're trying to help where they can.
It certainly affects grades, it affects their performance, in their university courses, and it affects graduation rates. So it's something that has to be addressed, and I'm very pleased that that money is going to the universities.
The universities of Lethbridge, Calgary, and Alberta have each received grants of $3 million over the next 3 years. Pasteur says that other post-secondary schools will have to wait until the next Alberta budget before they see any help from the government.
Across Canada, really, and definitely in Alberta, post-secondary campuses in terms of their mental health services and their counselling centres are understaffed, and as such are limited in some ways to what they're able to provide. So for us, we do have session limits that we've had to implement because we don't have the resources to be able to meet with people.